Welcome to the forgiveness process. So, this is part one, where I will be discussing a little bit about the importance of forgiveness. So, the reason why I feel that this is such an important process to do on your journey, on your soul's journey, or the journey of self mastery. Forgiveness is one of the most important keys. And the reason for this is, when we have experiences in this reality, in this life, whether from childhood or growing up as a teenager or adult, it's really important to be able to forgive and let that go. So what that really means is when we are sitting in non-forgiveness for something that may have occurred, we are actually carrying this heavy burden with us through our lives. So no matter what it was that was done, or how we feel that we may have been wronged, by us not forgiving, we are carrying that heavy burden with us. And so what I mean is, when we forgive, we are actually forgiving for ourselves. We are giving for ourselves so that we can let go of this big burden. Almost visualize it like a big heavy backpack on your back. And when you forgive, it's like letting go of this backpack so that you can be free to move forward. And on an energetic level, what that means is, when you let go of something like that, when you forgive that deeply, now there's more freedom, there's more movement, and the things that really want to come through for you, the good things in your life, or the things that you may desire that wants to come through, has space to come through now. And what quite often happens is, once you've truly forgiven, you may notice shifts happening in your life. Somehow the time is right and you are more ready for these things to come through. On another note, with the type of work that I do, especially with the past life regression, I have noticed that we go through our lifetimes with perhaps similar sort of problems that we take through until we've healed it. So for example, if you were in a lifetime and you experienced a certain type of trauma, and a lot of the time it's with the similar sort of people as well, we then sort of make an agreement to take it on to the next life so that you can resolve it or heal from it. And quite often the person that's doing that is yourself, your higher self, on the other side. Having the discussion of, okay, when I go into this life, I still want to learn this experience. And then the person that's going to provide it for you will go, okay, I'll do that for you, let's go. And so until you awaken to it and heal from it, then it doesn't have to keep replaying itself from lifetime to lifetime. Sort of in different ways. It may look different, but it's similar sort of experiences. So it's really important for us moving forward to let all of these things go. Allow yourself to forgive for you so that you can heal and you can move forward with your life. Also, another important point to remember is, we are planning our next lifetime from these lifetimes. So when you're in this life right now, you are starting to put sort of manifestations forward for the next lifetime. And certainly you would want that to be a more greater and richer experience without the current issues and the problems. And we are living in a time now where we've got so much available for us because of where we are energetically, that we can really heal these things and move forward. It's time. It's time on our soul's journey to do that. If you are familiar with quantum healing hypnosis technique and the Dolores Cannon method, Dolores Cannon has written many books on this type of subject because she was a past life regressionist, and she's done a lot of the work for us and perfecting the process. But in her books, The Convoluted Universe and many others, she discusses these type of topics in a bit more detail. So we're forgiving for many different reasons, but right now in this lifetime, which is the most important lifetime because this is the lifetime we're in at the moment, we want to forgive so that we can live richer lives, so we can experience more peace and more joy in our life. It's available to all of us. So as we begin the forgiveness process, it's a good idea to have a journal handy, because when you've done the process, it's good to write about it afterwards. A lot comes through when we're journaling. Journaling can be incredibly healing process. We have a lot of realizations as we journal, things that we may not have realized before that. Not only that, it's really quite good for hindsight to see how far you've come. But even the act of journaling, when we've had a process or aha moment or a mystical experience, it grounds that experience for yourself so that you won't forget it. Okay, so I'd like you to get ready now and find a comfortable position as we move into part 2 of the forgiveness process.